Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Unpopular Opinions with me, Randy Prizzle. How you guys all doing out there? Everything good, Shway? If you've seen this episode or any of the previous episodes, you know what to do below, all of that. But let's get into this. Morning showers make no logical sense, and night showers people have simply done the hygiene maths. Now, I used to be a morning wash person. I used to do that. But since I've started working more, let's say, early mornings, I tend to take night baths. And I think it's more convenient for me. For me, it's just the convenience. Just getting up too early in the morning and just having a bath. It's a bit problematic. Do you know what I mean? I lose a bit more sleep. And I don't get to rest as much. So I find it easier to wash at night. Now, I'm not saying if you wash in the morning, it's a bad thing. People have their ways and want to wash in the morning, which I think obviously makes you feel refreshed. If you go into the bath in the morning, you feel a bit more refreshed. For me, night is just convenience for me. That's why I wash at the night. It's just convenience to get up and then do it. But obviously when the summertime comes around, I'll probably be washing twice a day. And the reasons being is because it gets sticky, it gets warmer, so you just want to avoid all that gunk and stuff and profusely sweating in a lot of places, which can make you smell really awful and really bad. So you want to avoid. That's just my thoughts on that. But I'm neither here nor there for washing in the morning or in the night. Obviously, before I used to be a morning person, but that's all changed now since I've been doing this sort of shifts. So next one, let's move on to. Most people don't actually like traveling. They like having traveled. Okay, that's just weird. I mean, I do think people like to travel because that's in the whole thing of just getting away. You know what I mean? Lenny Kravitz song. I want to get away, wanna fly away. So my voice is doing the madness because I've got a cold. But yeah, traveling, I think it's fun, it's exciting, it's good to get away and get a holiday, like the Madonna song. Holiday, sometimes celebrate. I want just one day out of life. It will be so fine. You know what I mean? So it's good to have a holiday. You know what I mean? You relax somewhere on a beach or somewhere where you can just unwind your mind. Holidays are generally taken for most people because it's a time to escape from the pressures of life right now. It's just a time to unwind, let all that badness go and just feel yourself in that moment. You know what I mean? Sitting on a palm trees beach, or it could just be discovering new lands, new locations, just somewhere just out of the norm, just different, just somewhere where there is not just the same reality that you're living in at this current point in time. You're away from the work life. You're away from probably the stresses of children, potentially. You're away from colleagues or whatever. You're just unwinding. No work. Just thoughts, process, yourself, and whoever you decide to bring with you. Having a blast, a good time. So I don't understand what that person's on about. Holidays are there for unwinding and they're just to see culture and also have some fun. That's what holidays are about. Next one. Telling people to leave relationships they don't want to leave is weirdo energy. I think if people don't want to leave their relationship, then that's on them. I think if people obviously are in a bad relationship, then it's best to take that person's advice if they see it from a perspective where that other person can't see it from. Now, if you're in a bad relationship and you can't see the signs that it's a bad relationship, it's best to take advice from your peoples and just ask them, yo, what's happening? Give me the real. And the real is, this relationship is probably not healthy for you because you're probably going through problems, you're not feeling yourself, and you're constantly in a downward spiral. So sometimes some people can see the signs that you can't see. Now, I'm not saying take everyone's advice. I'm saying your peoples who are your best friend, people who actually give a crap about you, they're the people's advice you do take with a pinch of salt. You know what I mean? Obviously, if they've not been successful in much relationships that they've been in, then I don't know how good their advice will be. But if they're really a best friend of yours, they will give you the 100% realism. But that's it. And that's it for this episode of Unpopular Opinions. Be yourself up, first time watchers, season watchers. You know what to do below, all of that. And you know what I usually do here when I finish. I'll give my opinions and I'll react later on. Let's go.